Highway 41 between Evansville and Henderson, a busy stretch of road that was the focus of a 2+ years multi-million-dollar project known as the Fix for 41.
Well, there's no doubt that the Fix for 41 project has made for a smoother ride, but some people are questioning the safety of that busy stretch of road at night. Take a look at this video that was taken along Highway 41 between Waterworks Road and the I-69 overpass. Notice something missing? Well, it's nighttime and the street lights aren't on, and they haven't been on for a long time.
So why is that? It's a question Eyewitness News' Miranda Meister has been asking, and what she has learned will surprise you. Tonight, Eyewitness News investigates. It's dark on 41.
During the day, it's something you wouldn't think twice about. Driving from Henderson to Evansville on Highway 41 seems pretty normal, especially after Fix for 41. But when the sun goes down, the street lights on the Indiana side that line the highway don't come on.
As you know, Fix for 41 has just wrapped up, and one of the things that we have been getting quite a few calls on is the lighting down here. What's happening? Why is it not on? Well, this is actually something we've been working on for quite a few months, is getting our lights replaced.
Jason Tiller with the Indiana Department of Transportation says they found something disturbing when they looked a little closer.
Once the project was finished, we started to notice that there were a few more inconsistencies with what was going on with some of these light posts, and we got in and started investigating and found that the copper wiring in a lot of these light posts have actually been stolen out of it.
But when the theft happened, no one seems to know.
So, I mean, within the last 2.5 years, it could have been going on as far back as then, because we've had lights off for the utility work and things like that.
Indiana State Police say on November 25th, a report was filed for the stolen wiring.
INDOT says it doesn't take much more than a screwdriver to get into one of these lamp posts. However, they are live, so pulling any type of wiring out of it can be deadly.
But for mothers like Brooke Tate, who travel the highway almost every day, she knows firsthand the hazard no lights has caused.
Definitely, when there's cars pulled over on the side of the road, it's hard to see if there's someone outside of their car and they need to get over, or if it's raining, it makes it harder to see anything in the road or anything like that.
And it's even more stressful when her kids are in the car.
I have a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old, so I'm nervous that if I'm driving and someone doesn't see me, or can't, if it's at night and raining, they can't see me, and they hit me and I get into a bad accident with my children, it's definitely scary.
Tiller says during construction, they wouldn't have had crews out checking things like this because of the other work being done.
And in this case, it may be a little bit dark, but cars are equipped with headlights, and there is lights are more of a convenience thing in this particular instance.
He says INDOT is no stranger to crime like this.
We've had copper stolen out of light posts before in different areas, but never quite to this extent.
So what comes next? When will families like the Tates have a safer road to travel?
We actually may end up having to do some utility work. We may end up having to have a contract to replace some of this stuff. At this time, we really don't have a timeline. Unfortunately, copper wiring issues are more difficult to fix.
So until then, it will still be dark on 41. In Evansville, Miranda Meister, Eyewitness News.
INDOT officials were not able to tell us how many streetlights had wires stolen. They also aren't sure how much it will cost to fix the lights.